Hey guys, it's Fish, and I'm back with another episode of Banished. And in the last episode, we went through a bit of a death spiral where there was a continual shortage of food that was slowly killing people one by one. But at the last moment, we pulled out of it, and food seems to be going okay at the moment. The crop field here is doing pretty well. The orchard is slowly being harvested now. You know, we got 300 peaches, a lot of potatoes, and we've got the venison coming in, along with the fish, and different roots and onions and mushrooms and things like that coming from the forest. So, food is no longer our drama. Hide coat, we're good on that, plenty of that. And we finally built a blacksmith so that we could start making iron tools, because we ran out of tools and people were starting to be inefficient. So, I really thought we were going to lose it there, but we didn't. We pulled out of it at the last second. And so we will continue with the game and see if we can keep our noses clean and stay out of the dramas. Alright, let's go. Now, we've had quite a few births. So we've got 20 adults and 8 children at the moment, and the houses are starting to look pretty good. Although I'm thinking that some of them are going to need their own place soon. Or, alternatively, what we can do is we can build a boarding house, which will let people live somewhere when they don't have their own, you know, if they're like a, they're single for the moment, or they're waiting for someone to get old enough so they can shack up together. So it is expensive. Look at that, 100 logs and 45 stone, but I think it's worth it. So I'm going to put that down. That's just going to let people, I don't know how many people actually live there, but that's alright. Let's take the farmers out. Let's put them onto this. And they can start putting that together. And we seem to be very, very short of iron. So we may have to build a mine soon. And mines are a bit intense because they can take up to 15 people per mine to get to their full production. But I think they do provide quite a large amount of materials. So Mattis was born last year. She's 1 now. Lassity, sorry. We've had another kid, Renatasha. Some great names in this game. Great names. So I removed all that, and I think they're trying to gain the materials they need. Still short of logs, but that's what this guy over here, the Forester Lodge, is supposed to keep a tally on. But we may need to set up another satellite area over here to collect logs and things like that, and hunt these animals to keep the hide and things coming in. We are starting to get a little short on some of this stockpile. It's because the logs are making their way over to that. Now, with winter almost over, we'll have to move our farmers across very soon. The beauty of this game, look, I can do building during winter where the farmers aren't really required, and I can shift them across and do back to farming when the time comes. So pretty much everything except for the logs. But I think let's shift them across. Let's put them back to farming. And you can see spring has just hit, and we still have 600 food, so food situation is never going to be an issue again, hopefully. But the next person who is born, I'm just going to leave them as a labourer, and I think we're going to clear out. Some stuff. Need to clear out some of the areas over here, so I'll just identify that. These trees need to go, so does that one, and so do those ones. And that'll give us a nice little area up north here to. Who is doing that? I don't know. I have no idea because I haven't set anyone to being a builder yet. How much firewood have we got? We have no firewood. Alright, so that's a problem. We need firewood. That's why the logs need to keep coming. But I took all the logs for this. Maybe that's what she's been doing. She's been going out, getting the logs, and so that she can keep her firewood system going. Crop field looking good. Orchard's looking good. It's only just started as well, so I'm really happy with that. Almost all the logs have gone to this. So once that's done, the builder can start doing their thing. Oh, we got labourers now. Where did the labourers come from? I'm going to put a forester on. I'm going to put a builder on. And what I'm going to do with that is we're going to build another road. Nope, so just out to there. Okay, what are we doing there? Okay, so we've set up our roads there. And we need to build a wooden bridge to quite literally get over it. Alright, we'll set that up. That should now build once the time comes. The logs are good. Looking very good actually, and it's being built. So that should give people enough room to live and free up some of the room in these houses so that we can start having more children. Now the only issue is the more houses that I have, the more food I'm going to require. So we may need to build another farm somewhere. And I'm thinking maybe in this little area here, maybe we can make a nice long farm. Nice long farm there. Let's build our little road out to it. And I'm thinking maybe we can put another fishing joint over here as well. So it might be worth having a granary on this side as well, but maybe not. Now, do we build wheat? I think we do. Maybe they just grab the wheat and then they turn it into bread, I don't know. There we go. Okay, that bridge is looking good. I think we need another bridge though, don't we? And I'll put the bridge there. Why not? Why can't a bridge be put there? I have a feeling the bridge might have to go off to the side here. Yep. So let's get rid of that. What we want is a road that connects that up. Alright. Now look how great the bridges look as well. Just so much detail in a game that you know, most of the gameplay is about managing as opposed to what it looks like, but they still put the detail into the buildings. You know, look at these nice wooden buildings, which eventually I'd like to make some stone ones, but we'll see how it goes. Does anyone live in the boarding house yet? No, they do not. So I guess everybody feels like they're happy to have a home. So I'm not really sure what the point of it all is then. I think we need some more iron. Let's bring that iron in. We've got the one labourer. We have enough farmers. It's late winter. Did we even get snow in that that period? I don't think we did. So I don't think it was as cold, which is really, really good news for us, because it means that we don't have to worry too much about the people just Oh, okay. And it goes snowy in spring instead. Okay. Alright, game. That's fine. So we'll finish up our little bridge here. And we'll have a second area over the other side that should hopefully give us a bit more food security and a bit more leather security. Because at the moment I don't see any leather here at all. Plenty of peaches and... yeah, so I'm going to build another storage barn right here, I think, as well. So... oh, we don't. Oh, yeah, we got the one builder. Storage barn. There we go. And what that's going to do is give us just a second place to store food. Oh, there's our bridge. Nice short bridge this time. And it's finished the road out to the spot, so we're going to build the forester. I'm going to build him a little bit over like there. And then I'm thinking the food production, so we want to hunt. Yep, we can put that there. And what's the other thing? Do we really want to gather his heart? I don't think we do. At this stage, we're just going to leave that blank. Oh, here we go. We've got a couple more people, which is good. I think I'm going to put one as a herbalist. Everything else seems to be covered. Pretty happy with that. The wheat production is going gangbusters. Not quite as good as the potato. Oh, sorry, better than the potato. I think we're already ready to harvest that one, although the potatoes are catching up. And the orchard's doing its job. So, pretty much what I thought. So long as you have a couple of years that you can use to grow that up, you'll normally be okay. It's weird that they'll take all the wood, put it somewhere else, and then need wood here anyway. They should have just left the logs where they were, but... okay, so we're starting to bring our food in, and food's good. We're at 1,000 food just before winter coming. Oh, we're in summer even. So, if we were smart, we could probably even get another crop in, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Yep, we're going to leave that. That's good. The harvest of the peaches is coming in. So that's why I'm not too fussed about the gatherer being in this forest over here, because we're actually pretty good for food now. We're actually pretty good for food. Have we brought a fair bit of iron in as well? No, we're not really bringing in much iron. And I think that is going to start to hurt us very, very shortly. Let's start bringing in this stone and this iron. We are eventually going to have to bring up a mine, I think. Although we do have this big stockpile up here. That's not that far away from where all our other stuff is. I'm going to build a nice little road in between there though, because if I don't, I may accidentally just build into it instead. I'll forget that there is a gap there, because I have put this whole top side very, very close to each other. Now there will be times when we have to rearrange, just because of the way that we built out initially, where if we want to keep growing, we'll have to change the way the buildings are laid out. We may have to make little satellite cities where there used to be a little forester's hut or something like that, but not a huge drama. How are we going for food? 2,000 food. I'm actually very, very happy with food. We finally got a winter this time. It snowed. Reserve of logs is very low. How are we going for firewood though? Yeah, and we're very short of firewood as well. So we definitely need that second foresters. I think the biggest problem is I'm trying to build things, and when you're building things, it takes all the logs. You can see there's 34 logs required for that, another 32 for that. That's a fair bit. I think what I will do is I will tell it that I'd like it to remove some logs. So how about we remove these logs as well? Because we're doing alright for iron, and we're doing alright for stone. But we will leave it there. And when we come back, we'll be out of our 6th winter into the 7th spring. I think that's how it works. Winter is that changeover period for the year. Hopefully you enjoyed that episode, and thank you very much for joining me. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help the channel. If you're new here, down below you'll find the subscribe button. If you subscribe, you get Fish Gaming videos in your YouTube mailbox every single day. Alright guys, I've been Fish, this has been Banished, and I'll catch you next time.